Hello, my name is Tuan Anh. Today our group is gonna present about the topic of Zynga Online games getting real. In our presentation, we will have two parts. The first thing we will talk about general information of Zynga and the company's business model. And then in the second part, we will provide some case study questions and answer them. In the first place, we're gonna provide you some general information about the company. Zynga is the world's fastest growing games company. If you have a Facebook account, you should have been already aware of its popular games. Zynga is one of the leading social companies that have brought together gaming with social platforms. Zynga was founded in 2007 by Mark Pincus and some other entrepreneurs. The company products include City Village, Texas Hold'em Poker Farm Village, the Empires and Allies. Those are four most frequently used applications on Facebook. They also develop many other social network games. Like most other social network games, the audience of Zynga is slightly more female, the older, and the wealthier. The company relies heavily on its data to guide the game's management and business decisions. They analyze trends displayed in collected data to improve user retention and to increase collaboration among users. They use a reporting team and an analytic team to work with the data in order to make exact recommendations for increasing sales. The company games on Facebook have over 230 million users. In 2010, Zynga generated over 600 million in revenue selling virtual goods with profit up to 91 million. Although the company is expanding to other social networks such as Google+, it remains dependent on Facebook, where it can directly contact to estimate 800 million users online. The company's business model is to offer free games at larger and more casual gaming audience to make money by selling virtual goods and in-games initially and later by exploiting advertising possibilities by games. The idea of free games is a strong blow to video games business, which depends on selling video games. The idea of virtual goods has been around for years, but the company's attention to detail and ability to glean important information from the data generated by its users on a daily basis has set it apart. Zynga also benefits from using Facebook as its game platform. When users install Zynga application, they allow Zynga access to all of their profile information such as name, gender, and list of friends. The company uses its information to determine what types of users are most likely to behave in certain ways. By analyzing online behavior of its customers, the company hopes to determine which types of users are more likely to become potential customers. The subset of users account for nearly all of the company's earnings. Zynga also makes heavily use of Facebook social features. To sum up, with traditional video game companies making game with an idea for the game that players can buy and enjoy, Zynga begins with the game, then studies data to determine how its players is gonna play to change the game, and encourage players to play longer, tell more friends, and buy even more goods. It's a very successful business model. The following will be some challenges faced by the Zynga, and this part will be presented to you by Ms. Thiên Thư.
Hello, my name is Đặng Thiên Thư. I'm going to show you the challenges for Zynga. First of all, many game industry veterans believe Zynga's games are overly simplistic and have many of the same game elements. The company has been target of several lawsuits alleging that Zynga copied their games. In September 2011, average life and value of its virtual goods are falling. What's selling Zynga is fashionable virtual goods, and what's comes into fashion often goes quickly out of fashion. Like all gamers, users get tired of the games and quit. Besides, there are competitors. However, the biggest risk for Zynga is that it is still almost totally reliant on Facebook, to whom it pays 30% of all revenue from its games. The customer base is also very narrow, with the virtual goods revenue coming from only 5% of the users. So Zynga has been working to get its games on other platforms like Google+, Yahoo, and the iPhone, iPad in order to reduce its dependence on Facebook. Now, let's move on to the next part. Question time! Let's get started with question number 1. Do you think Zynga would be a good advertising platform? What kinds of companies would be interested in reaching this audience? And how should the ads be presented to users? Well, I think Zynga would not be a good advertising platform because advertising currently produces less than 10% of Zynga revenues. Zynga should attract many kinds of customers in many kinds of ages and gender. The ads should be presented through limited edition goods. Question number 2. How could firms use the Zynga platform to develop and sell branded virtual goods? Assume you were a manufacturer of sporting goods and wanted to use Zynga as a marketing platform. What concerns would you have about the Zynga platform? How would you use its social character to extend the reach of your campaign? Firstly, firms can use different products of Zynga platform to advertise their products. They can use display ads, banner ads, video interstitials, in-game branded virtual items, brand partnerships or sponsorships for advertising. Many people can see the advertisement because Zynga reaches 232 million monthly users and 60 million daily active users. Now assume you are a manufacturer of sporting goods and want to use Zynga as a marketing platform. The concerns we would have about Zynga platform are: due to the viral nature of the internet, a mistake a company makes in some cases shown to result in devastating consequences for its reputation because of the large people their advertisement can reach. To extend the reach of our campaign, we'll use different kinds of Zynga products for advertising, surprising the players by excellent content advertisement so that they can share the advertisement to their friends. Alright, my role here is over. Now my partner, Phương Thảo, will take care of the rest of the presentation.
Hello, my name is Phương Thảo. On behalf of our group, I will bring you the final part of our presentation, 2 case study questions, and then make some conclusions. Let's move to question 3. How would you judge the competitive situation of Zynga? Well, let us first analyze the competitive situation facing Zynga by asking the questions: does Zynga really have any competitors right now? Taken in the narrowest possible sense of social gaming on Facebook, the answer is no. Zynga have more users than all of their nearest competitors, and more users than the rest of top 10 developers on Facebook combined. Barring any massive systemic disruption to the platform, Zynga's dominant position and the accompanying network effects are likely to ensure that they stay there for the years to come. Zynga's largest advantage is in their analytics and their game platform. They have a vast user base to run for beta test everything, including in-game copy, visual goods, etc. They have an analytics team that's able to analyze the data and extract user insights that they can cross-pollinate across all the games. A growing advantage is the ability to transfer users from one game to another. It is no longer safe to assume that players will play one game consistently for 2 years. Excellent social gaming companies will need to improve the ability to engage users with their new games. As the user get tired of the game they have already been playing. It's clear that Zynga wants to be the number one global player in the market. It's a formidable challenge. It's mastering the creation and the distribution of games across a variety of platforms, devices, and geographies, most of which Zynga do not dominate. Viewed from this angle, Zynga have many strong competitors such as Electronic Arts, Game Launch, DNA Company. Question 4. What role does Zynga customer relationship management system have on its success to date? Why is it effective and what are its limitations? Well, Zynga customer relationship management help the company to gather the personal information of their customers, which then will be used and analyzed to find out the overall current trends. Based on that information, Zynga can provide better service or fashionable virtual goods that cater to their users. The company relies heavily on its data to improve user retention and to increase collaborations among its gamers. Then, the reporting team and analytics team work with the data and create exact recommendations for increasing sales. Zynga analytics systems in reality a very sophisticated customer relationship management system. And it is effective because it's very updated and change quickly in the games market. And its limitation is that when we play in higher level, the game which we are playing is so heavy to load in our computer. So it brings me to the final of our presentation. We do hope that you get the inside view of the social network gaming industries. Thank you for listening.